Hello everyone and welcome to my TED Talk. My name is Hatem and today I want to talk to you guys about life in the deepest parts of the ocean and relate it a bit to hard work because I like that concept. Well, moving on, I'd like to begin with telling you guys a story about a scientist called John Parks. Well, John Parks was a small scientist from the UK, and in the 1980s he decided to come up with this theory of an idea that there is life in the deepest parts of the ocean. And then his colleagues, people around him, other scientists, they all laughed at him because it doesn't take a genius with a PhD to know that in the deepest parts of the ocean there is no food, no sunlight, there is no oxygen, and an immense power of pressure on you. So it's impossible for life to be there. But after 22 years of hard work, in 2002, he acquired a drill ship, which is a ship that can drill up down to the lowest tier and bottom deep of the ocean and scrape the mud out of the ocean floor and push it back up to the elevator. So what did John Parks do? He scraped the mud and took it and kept it safe so it doesn't get contaminated, sent it to the labs. What happened next is that his colleagues put it under the microscope and started to investigate. What they saw was crazy and world-changing. They finally proved to everyone that there is life underwater. In the mud there was microorganisms that were moving around. Yes, they did not know what those organisms were, but they were pretty much alive. So after 22 years of hard work and trying to prove everyone wrong, he did it. John Parks proved to everyone that there is life in the bottom tier of the ocean. And on top of that, I'd like to move on to my second point that will complement my first story, is that a story of a scientist called Victor Vescomo from the United States. Victor knew what John Parks did and saw how people can achieve immense, treasure out of just exploring the deepest parts of the ocean. So he decided to create a titanium submarine. With that submarine, you could travel to the deepest parts of the ocean. And he was successful. He did it. And on top of that, not only did he triple or double his net worth, he became rich off of these submarines. Yes, they are very expensive, but they are the first submarine that's totally 100% safe in order for you to go to the lowest depths of the ocean. And because of that, moving on, I'd like to say that our Earth is 95% water. 75% of that water is unexplored. That means more than half of our planet is unexplored, which is just crazy. Why are we not exploring it? Do you know that we have more people who travel to the moon, travel to outer space, to black holes, than we have people who went and dived and explored the depths of the oceans? Only 3 people in the history of Earth went to the deepest parts of the ocean, which is absolutely crazy. And most of these explorers there are only 3, so that went to the deepest parts of the ocean. For example, Victor Vescomo, every time he went down, he found new creatures, new type of organisms, new microorganisms. Some of them are the bloody red jellyfish. Is a jellyfish that shines red in the darkest areas of the ocean. We have the glass octopus, which is a see-through octopus. And on top of that, they found this creature that they don't even know what it is. It's called Emperor Dumbo. They gave it such a weird name because they don't even know what it is, And to sum up everything and conclude whatever I'm saying is that we have an amazing world in the deepest part of the ocean, and we should put effort to explore it. Not only is it as important as going to outer space, as it could change our lives. Imagine if we find microorganisms that can breathe uranium or produce nuclear energy. Not only will we make this world a better place, but we can make our electricity and energy go green in the whole world. So, in conclusion, if we explore the ocean, not only will we be surprised, but we may be able to save our Earth. And by that, I end my TED Talk with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I convinced you that the ocean is very important, and have a nice day.